Hello everyone and welcome to our yet another very interesting taxation Friday. Okay, taxation Friday session. As we agreed, I'll be providing you with a free training session every Friday. So those who are new in this Friday taxation class, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any trainings, any sessions that are going to be coming up. For housekeeping purposes, you can pick up the presentation slide just below this video, and of course make sure you look out for all the other presentations. So in this session, I'm going to take you through the petroleum value chain. I'm going to take you through the petroleum value chain, and of course in the previous lecture we looked at the project life cycle, the petroleum project life cycle. For those who missed it, make sure you contact us. The addresses are there so that we can be able to take you through. My name's CPA Innocent Mugisha, your tax strategist and trainer. So we shall begin our very exciting discussion by looking at the structure of oil and gas industry. So you know, oil and gas is now the subject in Uganda, having discovered various deposits of oil in the Albertine region. So the oil and gas industry globally is made up of three major sectors. It's made up of three major sectors, and these are known as streams. We have the upstream, we have the midstream, and the downstream. The upstream, midstream, and the downstream. So these illustrations are to help you clearly understand the activities that take place in the upstream, the midstream, and in the downstream. We start with the upstream, then we move to the midstream, and then finally we end up with the downstream. So if someone talks about the upstream, what do they mean? So on the slide we are saying that the upstream is that sector of the oil and gas industry that deals with activities including exploration, promotion, development, and production of oil and natural gas. So the upstream, we find players. Okay, we find players who are experts in exploration of oil and gas, promotion, development, production. And again, on the bullet we are saying that under this sector we find all the geological surveys and information gathering used to locate the specific areas where oil is likely to be found. In the first lecture segment that we had last Friday, we talked about the petroleum life cycle, and we saw all the activities that take place in this. So again, as I mentioned, if you missed out, make sure you don't miss any other video that is coming on. Make sure you click the subscribe button, click on the bell so that you get all the videos that our tax experts, including myself, are going to be presenting to you. Then finally, in the bullet we are saying that the upstream further include those steps involved in the actual drilling and bringing oil and natural gas resources to the surface. So basically that is the upstream. Then when we are done with the upstream, we move into the midstream. So what happens within the midstream? On the slide we are saying that the midstream is that sector of the oil and natural gas industry where we find all the operations required to transport and store crude oil and natural gas before these are refined and processed into fuels, which are the key elements that are needed, or processes, the key processes that are needed to make the very long list of products that we use, you and me use on a daily basis. The midstream includes pipelines and all the infrastructure needed to move these resources long distances, such as pumping stations, tank trucks, rail tank cars, and transcontinental tankers. All these machines, all these equipment, all this equipment is used in the midstream, as I mentioned, to transport and store crude oil and natural gas. Now for the case of Uganda, we have what we call the ECOP. Which is the East African Crude Oil Pipeline Project. This has been designed to deliver crude oil discovered in the Albertine Graben to international markets through the Marine Storage Terminal, the MST, at Tanga in Tanzania. So I think you have been able to see in the media people talking about the ECO project. Different subcontractors have been pre-qualified to offer support for this midstream. So when you think about the midstream, think about all those facilities that have been put in place to transport and store crude oil between the upstream and the downstream. Finally, we go into what we call the downstream. Now, when we talk about the downstream, we are talking about the final sector of the oil and natural gas industry. This sector includes all operations required to turn crude oil and natural gas into thousands of finished products. When I talk about thousands, I'm talking about thousands of all those products you even didn't know were actually coming out of this crude natural gas as a raw material. So some of these products have included them here, including gasoline, diesel, kerosene, jet fuel, heating oil, among many others, including all those hydrocarbons that are found both in oil and gas. Those are also byproducts of what we are talking about here. So things like the synthetic rubbers, fertilizers, preservatives, containers, plastics, and so on, for parts in countless products you and me use on the daily basis. Now, for the purpose of Uganda, we know that the upstream is made up of the Lake Albertine Development Project. We have mainly two projects. We have the Talenga project and the Kingfisher project. These are headed by Total Energies and CNOOC, which is China National Offshore Oil Corporation, and these are, of course, managing the exploration and development. As we saw in the first lecture session, development can actually spill over into the production phase. So, of course, all efforts are going on by the government of Uganda and its partners to ensure that this project is a success. So I want you to ensure that you subscribe to this channel, tap the bell so that you can get notified whenever we release a video. As I mentioned, we at Harvest Training and Consultants have put up a team of tax experts. We are going to do this, and we know this is going to help you. We also have the tax practitioners course. We have advanced taxation course. We have taxation course. You can look through these and see which one can work for you if you want to take on this path of taxation. If you want to be a tax consultant, tax accountant, to provide and enhance, to provide tax services, and to also chase that career in taxation, this is the right channel. These are the right courses you should take on. Please get back to us. Let us know how we can help you so that you can enhance your career in taxation. I wish you all the best. See you next Friday in our Friday tax class. Thank you.